Hi, it's Steve. In this video, we'd like to show you how to replace the middle spray arm manifold on your dishwasher. It's a really easy repair. Let me show you how we do it. Now to do this repair, we'll first of all open the dishwasher up. We'll remove any items that may be on that upper rack. Then we'll keep the rails out, push the rack back, and we'll need to remove the rack stops on the ends of those rails. To do so, we'll need a small flat blade screwdriver, and we'll go into that slotted opening on that rail from the outside edge. Just gently pry that plastic tab on the rack stop and then slide it out. And be sure to just pry that enough to release that hook, and then slide the rack stop off. We'll do the same for the opposite side. Then we'll pull the rack completely out of the dishwasher. You can push the rails back in and close up the door. And then we'll set that on a suitable work surface and we can change out the part. Now that we have the rack turned upside down on a solid surface, we're next going to remove that middle spray arm using a 1/4-inch hex head nut driver. We'll remove the retaining screw. Lift the spray arm off and set that aside. Now next we'll need to remove another 1/4-inch hex head screw that secures that hub to the mount. Now we'll also need a small flat blade screwdriver to help us release this plastic clip that holds that hub to the base. So we'll carefully pry back on that tab just enough so that we can release that hub. Simply tilt it forward and lift it off. We're then ready to replace our manifold. We'll need to next release the support for that manifold. To do so, simply release the plastic clips and push the support down off of the wire on that rack. There is a split in that support, so we can simply pop that off. You can discard the old manifold. Next, we'll slide that support over the new manifold and be sure that we straddle that wire with the support. Snap it back in place. We'll then take our center hub and we'll insert the wide edge in underneath that lip on the mount. And place the manifold into the opening and then simply snap that down onto the base. Then we'll secure it with the retaining screw. We'll replace the center spray arm. Make sure it turns freely. And we'll install the retaining screw for that as well. So we'll open the door up. We'll pull the tracks or rails fully forward. Then we're going to line up the rear wheels, fit those into the rails, and the front wheels. Slide the rack all the way to the back, and now we're ready to install our rack stops. Just be sure that we keep the locking tab towards the outside of that rail, and then simply push it all the way on until it snaps in place, and do the same for the opposite side. You can then push the rack back into the dishwasher, close up the door, and your repair is complete.